Hi, and welcome to this short tutorial about Amilia, the platform for the sports complex at the town of Hawkesbury. This platform is there to help you and facilitate the reservation process for the sports complex. So if you'd like to reserve a court or some courses that are offered at the sports complex, this is the place to go. So today I'm going to show you where to access this platform, how to subscribe to this platform, and a little bit how to navigate this platform for you to be aware of how easy it is for you. So hope you'll join me in this great tutorial. So first of all is where to find Amelia platform because it is not just Amelia platform. So Amelia platform is really easy because you can either access it through the first page, so the home page where you would see Amelia Platform Sports Complex, or you would see it in the recreation and community part with classes and programs. Wherever you access it, it always will go into the platform itself, the store of the sports complex Amelia platform. So I'm not gonna tell you where to like which one you access. Whichever you access, it's going to be the same thing. So whether you press on the button Consult Amelia or you go register for a class or book a course, it will all go into the Amelia store. We'll show that later in just a second or two. But if ever you do not have access, which for whichever reason at hawkesbury.ca, you can also go into either Google or Edge and just type in, in this case, it's complex sportif, but you can also say sports complex, Robert Hartley, and now, and you will see that Amelia platform will always be closest to hawkesbury.ca. So you can access it that way. Or if you just write Amelia and Hawkesbury, Amelia is the first one that you will see on your search engine optimization. So now that we know how to access Amelia, we're going to Amelia. So I will press Consult Amelia, and you will go into the store. Once into the store, I'm going to log out because I really want you guys to see. Um, Once you're into the store, the first thing I'm going to suggest to you is connect yourself. So if you're a first time user, which if you're looking at this, you probably are, you need to log in. So you would go into your login here at the right, top right, and you will have to sign up, obviously. For this demonstration, obviously, I've already done a login, but I'm going to show you what the sign up looks for. Okay, you would have your name. So for this demonstration, my name is Jeanette and my last name is Prévost. And I've already have my email, so please use a real email. If you don't use a real email, you won't be able to subscribe because you're going to need a validation of your email afterwards. For your password, write a password that contains all of those, and please make sure that this password is not going to be easily accessible. So do not put your first or last name in your password. This is not a good practice. Please use something that people would not guess that you would use as a password so that it's more safe for you guys. All right, once you've done that, in your inbox, you will see an email with Amelia, and it's gonna say, "I'm sorry because my things are all in French. You see this in French, but you would receive this in English you would be in English, and you would see, welcome to Amilia, register for the town of Hawkesbury, and you'll have a 6-digit number here that you would have to put in, because once you have logged in, they want you to verify your email with this 6-digit number that you would have to copy and paste before accessing to the Amelia platform as a registered client. So once you've validated everything, you can now log in, and you'll be in the store. For the store, everything that you see on this screen is all the courses or the courts that are available during that specific time. So what you saw in December would not be the same that you would see here in the springtime, because courses and availabilities do differ. So for the sake of this demonstration, we're going to go with yoga. Um, so I'm interested in yoga, and I would like to see if I can register. So I would go here. You would see Salle Communautaire Community Room for here. This is the place where the yoga usually takes place. So if it would be, for example, Aquafit, you would see pool, because this is where the course will be happening, and so on. So you'd see this fitness, and then you would see uh, which uh, which courses are available in yoga. You've got two different options. So you can either pay by session or pay by drop-in sessions. So it's either you. You'd see if it's interested, because you would see, are you available on Tuesdays from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. March here, and you would also see the spots available. So is there a lot of spots available or not? So let's just say, for the sake of this, we are more open into the Thursday and registered for drop-in. You then see your calendar, and you can then drop in into the spot allocated. So let's just say we want to register not for this week, because I don't know, we've got something planned on Thursday, but you would have it for next week, because you really want to make sure that uh, you get your yoga quota in line. You would register here, and you would establish who is going to use this. So Jeanette is the one that has the account, which would be probably in this instance the parent. But you can also have your spouse, and you can have also your children on there. So you can determine who benefits from that courses. So Jeanette, check out. So you can, if you are in line to buy a lot of courses or courts or anything, you could just do a one lump type of scenario. But for this demonstration, we'll just go along with just one at a time. So we will go and check out. You would see that usually it's $10, but you would see a different amount, because all the amounts that you see on the Amelia platform store are always tax in. So you would see that amount without the taxes. But when you see the total, it does agree with what you saw initially. So you would agree terms and condition and proceed to checkout. You would make sure that all your informations are right. Make sure that you've got your address right. Make sure that the address will be the same as your payment information, because or else it's not going to work. And then you would proceed to payment. So there are two types of payments that you can have. You can either have this one is a credit card payment, but you can use a different card. You can have your card right in, but you could also have a direct deposit from your account with Amelia platform. I'm going to show you a little bit later on how to do that, but bear with me. So we're not going to buy because this is not, but once you buy, you will receive an email from the sports complex with an invoice number and a number, your information, your name, and what you bought, and so on and so forth. So all the information will be provided there, and you will also have the possibility to see it in your account that I'm going to show you in not too long. So now that I've shown you a little bit how to register for a course, I'm going to show you how to register for a court, because the courses and the courts are totally different. Courts and, for example, the public swims are on the a basis of multi-pass kind of experience. So you're going to need to buy multi-passes. So multi-passes for a court, usually it is $20 per court, per hour, per time slot, sorry. And you can buy as much as you can. You see $20, but you need to understand also that residents of Hawkesbury do have a discount for them, so they will pay $12. When you buy your court, you will have your rebate um, in your um, in your cart when you're ready to pay, but you won't see it before there. So just keep that in mind that you do have that rebate for being a resident of Hawkesbury. If you want to have multi-pass for pool, well, it's $5 per person. So if you're a mom and your child, you need one pass for your mom, one pass for the child. Um, and for residents of Hawkesbury, obviously the amount will be $3 per person, but for non-residents of anybody else, for that matter, it's going to be $5. So I did buy previously multi-passes, so it's going to help us in our registration. So let's just say we want to have court number 3. So all the courts are identified individually, so you cannot have the 3 courts one beside each other and see which one is available and so on. So you're going to have to be able to do a little bit of um, back and forth on that if ever you don't see the time slots available. So I am into the week of the 24th of March. The day of, you see that it's underlined kind of. Um, you see also that there are some blue spots and some gray spots. So the gray spots, they means that they're already occupied, so you cannot book a court when it's in a gray spot. So all the spots that are available are in blue, and we'll have a plus and register button underwards. So let's just say for this is we're planning for tomorrow night and we want to have fun and we want to go do pickleball. Well, the court will tell you which kind of sports you can allow on which court. So court number 1 and court number 3 are badminton and pickleball, and court number 2 or tennis and pickleball only. So let's just say I want to register for court 3 for tomorrow at 8 p.m. I already have one multi-pass that I've bought, so that's great. And I want to use it. Let's just say it's your husband. Make sure that the person that do reserve is the person that will come at the reservation of the courts. So if it's your husband, put it under your husband's name, or and so on and so forth. It can be, either or there. But so it's register, continue. It says successfully registration. You will receive an email afterwards. You can print it also, but you can also have access to it on your account. I'm going to show you your account because you'll see it's very interesting to see. So we're gonna finish that. Thank you very much. We've reserved a court. We know we're gonna be doing pickleball tomorrow. We're happy, yay! But our son wants to do something. So let's go and do some public swim. All right. And tomorrow night it's not gonna be a good night for our son, but how about we do something on Friday, after school. You don't want him to wander around on the streets, but you want him to come with you for a public swim. So, as the same concept as the courts, in gray, you can't have access. And also, what's different in the public swim is you'll see how many spots are available. So when you see 21, 29 on 30, you've got 29 spots that are available on the 30 maximum that we can allow for each time that you see on the calendar. So if ever a time would not be available, it would probably be in gray and you won't have a register plus button under it. So as long as you see a register button, you can register, no problem. So we've decided that we're going swimming. So I've got two multi-class that I can use. So I want to use one for my son. Perfect. And then I want to use the other one for myself because he's not going alone. He's 10 years old. I would not trust a 10-year-old alone in a pool. There you go. Perfect. So if you've forgotten, you can unregister, but this is only a limited time offer. You cannot do this 24 hours afterwards. Okay, so I've registered. I've received an email. Everything's fine, and so on. So tomorrow morning, I'm not sure, did I reserve, did I not reserve? This is where the last segment of this demonstration is all about, is let's go into the account and see what do we see in our account and how we access it. So this is our account. So the way you go into your account, you would go on top here, you would see your email here, and you would press on my account. It will go here, which is very awesome about it is you see everybody that is included in that account would be in a little square here. So you've got the Jeanette Prévost and you've got the Justin Prévost. If you want to buy several multi-passes, whether it's for public swim or for courts, you can always do it here. And if you've forgotten items, so let's just say I wanted to do something, I wasn't sure if I received it or not. Well, I see that in my cart item, I do have an item that I did not pay yet. So, hey, what is it, how do I know what I paid? Well, you can know either with all your purchases. So you would see all your purchases that you've done here with the dates and the dates of your purchase. So please keep in mind these are the dates of your purchase, but the dates of your actual event will be here in the title. Okay. You would see all the family passes, how much they're remaining, and so on. So pretty awesome. But if you go in your home, you will also see the calendar. The calendar is very interesting because you can definitely see visually when you've reserved something. So I've reserved the court for 8 p.m. In another demonstration before this one. And so I see it here on court 3. So hey, I'm doing some pickleball there. But I know I've reserved Saturday at 6:30 p.m. also. Okay, perfect. I'm good. I did reserve some spinning because, I like spinning. And I know that I'm going with my son doing some some public swim on Friday. So I'm a pretty busy person that day, but at least I know that I reserved everything. Everything will be there. And if I would reserve later on, like let's just say in April, this will also show up here. You will also see it on the right side where all the upcoming events will be there in order. So from the the more recent to the latest. So I know I've got something in a day, but I also have something in 5 days. So you will see it in that order. You will see also for who it was reserved, on which date, at which time, and who it is. So I think it's a very nice platform for you to have access. Let's just say I forgot something and I want to go back to the sports complex shop. Well, this is no problem um, once you're in your account, because all you have to do is press on Complexe Sportif Ville de Hawkesbury here, and it will go back to your shop. And then you would shop as much as you would do, and everything will be adjusted accordingly with your account. So, hope this was helpful for you. Hope that this gives you clarity with the Amilia platform. If ever you have any questions, you can also contact the Sports Complex at inforec@hawkesbury.ca or by phone at 613-636-2082. Hope this was helpful. Thank you very much and have a very good day.